Hello my darlings, you may have seen in recent videos me really emphasizing the importance of doing things that make us feel good, because manifestation ultimately comes down to how good we're feeling for how much of our time. So today I'm going to share a list of, it's actually like a menu, okay? This is a menu, this is a gourmet menu of 10 things that you can pick and choose from that help me to feel good first thing in the morning. You can do these things at any time of day, but how we start our day really is important. And protecting our energy, taking care of our energy, and taking our energy into a really good feeling place should be our number one priority if we are spiritual, energetic, awesome people who are looking to live a life of happiness, ease, and abundance. So stay tuned for these 10 things, take your pick, do what feels good for you today and every morning, and I hope it helps you either to feel as great as possible today, or at the very least to stop you going down a spiral of sucky thoughts and sad emotions, because sometimes this menu is that for me. Sometimes this menu is just there to prevent me going down a negative spiral and feeling all anxious and yucky. So number one on the list is to have a shower. Cleanse your energy, and if possible cleanse, like wash your hair as well. I know I don't always wash my hair when I shower, but I know that when I cleanse my hair and I'm just letting the water run from my crown chakra all the way down my body into the drain, I just feel so refreshed, so cleansed, and it literally is a refreshing experience to help you to let go of any of the energy or the thoughts or the actual physical crap that you have picked up. This menu is simple stuff that's easy to do and so easy not to do, especially when you find yourself in a slump. Hot shower, cold shower, whatever kind of shower you want, a shower is so cleansing, so refreshing. And I don't know about you, but I also find that I get my best ideas in the shower. Okay, so the next thing that you can choose from is to listen to uplifting content. For me personally, it's Abraham Hicks. Yours might be different, but on the mornings when I need a helping hand to remember what I'm doing, how I can feel, how this manifestation stuff works, because I need those reminders just as much as the next person. In my groggiest, sleepiest state, I will often go to YouTube, click on an Abraham Hicks video, whichever one comes up, like whichever one pops up onto my homepage, because I listen to them a lot, so they're always recommended to me in the mornings. And I just allow myself to wake up into the day with her reminding me how this works, with her reminding me, or okay, I should say them because it's a collective group of energies, but you know what I mean, Abraham, with them reminding me how simple this whole manifestation thing can be and getting me into the right headspace to start my day. The next thing on the list is cleansing your space with something like sage or Palo Santo. So sage and Palo Santo are both plants that have been used for millennia. To burn these plants are ancient rituals which should be treated with respect. Basically, you can carefully burn a little bit of sage or a little bit of Palo Santo around, and waft the smoke around your house, ventilate the house, and imagine and set the intention that the smoke from these plants are cleansing your space and driving all negativity out of the windows, out of the doors that you've left open for the ventilation. So you can cleanse any negative energy if you feel like you've been in a negative space, if you feel like you've been consuming negative content on social media, if you feel like you had an argument recently in your space, or you just got a nasty email or a nasty comment or something like that, and you can feel it kind of lingering in the space around you, cleanse that shit, okay? Burn it, burn the Palo Santo, burn the sage, and allow that energy to be free to go. And usually I say it in a positive way. I say any negative energy, any negative thoughts and emotions are free to leave. I don't say like, I don't want negative energy, this negative energy can't be here. I don't say it in a negative way. I say it's free to leave. All negative energy is free to leave now. All negative energy has permission to leave and not come back. Thank you so much. Goodbye. And then I also call in more positive energy. I allow all the benevolent energies. I allow all my good guardian angels, all the good energy, all the good feelings to flow into my home, to flow into my life, to flow into my space. And I allow myself to feel good with the protection and guidance of my higher self, the universe, and everything that is positive, right? I don't know, I just say it could be this, I'm just kind of riffing here, it could be anything, it's not the exact same script all the time. And people say, especially when I've been doing this consistently, people come to our house and they say, oh my gosh, the energy's so nice in here. And that's why, it's not accidental. I created that space, I created that energy. The next on the list is a gratitude journal, or it doesn't have to be a fancy gratitude journal, but writing down some things that you're grateful for. Whether you say it in your head or write it down. I've got my 5-minute journal here, which I adore. Jamie got it for me in pink, which is so cute, but you can also get it in other colors, I believe. And basically you write down, you just follow the steps, and it asks you to, in the morning, write down 3 things that you're grateful for. It also asks you to write down 3 things, what would make today great? And you write down 3 things. So you're kind of setting positive intentions or setting your focus to look for those good things that you're going to appreciate throughout the day. And then it also invites you to write down a positive affirmation. So this morning I listened to Abraham Hicks, and then I wrote down, I'm grateful for Abraham Hicks's perfect message this morning, being alive and all the satisfying moments of my life, and my lovely home. Those are the 3 things that I was grateful for this morning. What would make today great? Enjoying every moment. So that's a great reminder for me to really enjoy this process right now of filming this video. Feeling satisfied as I do things. Yes, I'm literally creating the content that I want to create, living my dream of this being part of my business, where I get to express myself, I get to use my voice, I get to connect to so many other lovely people, and I get to get paid for that. This is awesome. I'm so grateful and I feel so satisfied in this moment. And the 3rd thing I wrote was, what would make today great? Breathing in what feels good. So let's just lock in those good feelings now by breathing it into every cell in our body. Awesome. The next thing is either to read your scripting letter that maybe you've written following one of my previous videos on the scripting technique, or sometimes I'm in a phase of writing and reading the same scripting letter over and over again for 30 days, and then other times I'm in a phase of not. It's put away, I've let it go, and I'm focusing on feeling as good as possible to allow those things in. So during those phases in my life, I will sometimes get a journal out, a notepad out, and just free write whatever comes up, write what I want to focus on, write what makes me feel good, write how I want to feel, the person that I am becoming, what I'm stepping into, what I'm calling into my life, what I'm attracting, what I want more of, what I welcome more of, what I'm open to. Writing it down on a page isn't for everyone, but for me, I find that your brain takes it in so much more. And it's been proven that things are 42% more likely to happen. Goals that you write down are 42% more likely to happen because you've written it down compared to goals that you don't write down. Why is it? Not because the paper is magic, okay? Not because the ink that you write with is magic, but because it's psychology. It's how the brain works. You are pointing your focus in the direction of what you want. It's not just a kind of blur of many thoughts. You're extracting that thought and writing it with more clarity. So you're putting more concentration, more focus, more energy, whatever you want to call it, onto that thing. Next on the list is a morning meditation, of course. You can choose from any of the meditations that I've created, and I'm actually going to create so many more meditations in the near future. I'm very excited for that. I just feel this pull to create more meditations because I get so much joy creating them. I get such positive feedback from you listening to them, and it's relatively easy for me. And it's something that just feels so fulfilling, and I know it helps so many people. So I'm going to be creating a lot more meditations on this channel, so make sure you've hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. But you can search through my channel for meditations, or just search YouTube in general for meditations. There's so many for every mood, for everything that you need. Next, putting on music in my house. This is particularly helpful for me in the mornings when, you know, I've got up, I'm a bit groggy still, maybe I go through to the kitchen to have my breakfast and it's silent, right? Jamie's gone to work. Soon that won't be the case because he's going to be working from home full time, which is really exciting. But you know, like sometimes I'm on my own in my house. It's winter right now, the morning's super dark, and it's so easy to not feel great. It's so easy for my mind to just kind of wander into a place that doesn't feel nice. Whereas I find if I put on some music that almost romanticizes my life, makes it feel like a movie, maybe some old Ella Fitzgerald, or some jazz in general, or some days I'm in the mood for classical music, or other days I'm in the mood for like super upbeat R&B or hip hop or cheesy Christmas music, you know, whatever it is I'm in the mood for, I'll whack it on Spotify, whack it on Alexa. Sorry if I made your machine go off just then. And just fill my space with music that has an energy that makes me feel a certain type of way. Music is such a powerful way to get yourself feeling however you want to. Some of you may also prefer to use high frequency music, you know, music that is measured to be vibrating at a certain frequency, you know, a certain number of hertz. That can also be a really nice sort of cleansing way to get yourself into a certain vibration without any lyrics or things like that. So it's up to you. The next one is stretching, moving your body, whether it's a little bit of dancing, whether it's yoga, whether it's going to the gym, going for a walk, or just pottering around your house and getting up and getting moving. As much as I like to stay cozy in bed in the mornings, and I often do, because I can, and I'm so grateful for that, and I like to also remind myself how grateful I am that I have the freedom and choice to do that, and then to treat myself rather than feeling guilty in the mornings. I also reach a point sometimes in the mornings where I think, okay, now I want to move my energy. And when that happens, I follow that urge, I get up, get the music going, get myself feeling good. Okay, the next one is to nourish your body. In fact, I have two things in the morning. I have a nutritious smoothie, which is packed with 25 different vitamins and minerals, fiber, protein, good carbohydrates, and all that goodness. I have that every single morning without fail. It's simple. I don't have to think too hard about it. It takes seconds to make, and I know that my body's getting so much nutrition. And when our body is nourished, it has a massive positive impact on our mental health, on our gut health, and on how we feel throughout the day. So if you count yourself as someone who cares about manifestation, and you count yourself as someone who's on a spiritual and personal development journey, and you're neglecting your physical health, and you're skipping breakfast, or just grabbing a coffee, or having a coffee and a cigarette, or a coffee and a croissant, or something like that, it's like fundamental rule number one. You've got to take care of your vessel, which helps you to feel good, which helps you to be in a good vibration, which helps you to manifest more and live a healthier, happier life. I'll put a link in the description of what I have for breakfast, or you could message me on Instagram, which is probably easier if you want the exact recipe and ingredients that go into it. And then last but not least, I love a cup of tea, or, you know, whatever hot drink suits you. But for me personally, I drink a high quality herbal tea. It's packed with antioxidants. It's energizing, but it doesn't sort of prang me out like coffee. I do love the occasional coffee, but it's not part of my morning routine. If it works for you, great. But the point is, make a ritual out of the hot drink that you love, and preferably one that's good for you, so that your energy levels are great, so that you're feeling amazing, and so that you're sort of indulging yourself and treating yourself luxuriously from the very beginning of your day. So that's it, the 10 things on my menu of things that I do. I think I did pretty much all of them today. You could do some of them, all of them, whatever you have time for. Let me know in the comments which ones you feel pulled to do today, and make sure to save this video. My camera just died. But yeah, save this video so that you can have it as a reminder on those days when you want to revisit it and find things that make you feel really, really good. If you got any value from this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring my bell so that you never miss another video. Until next time, bye!